You are live with Tim and Spark here in Ohio and Indiana. We are here for a little chill session today. We were bullshitting, um, not live, and I was like, dude, do you want to just like roll up and just chop it up live or something? Do a little smoke session? He's like, sure. So I've got some dabs put together. I got the game on in the background. I'll probably roll one up here. We're just gonna chop it up, see what's good. Hope people pop in. If not, it is what it is. We would have the same conversation live or not live.
Yeah.
So it's not the end of the road. What's up, Ryan? How you doing, brother?
What's up, Ryan Lee?
How's life treating you, brother? You watching the Cavs game right now, by any chance? They're getting their ass kicked, dude. Getting their ass kicked. But dude, I want to say this right now, man. Oh, where I live, it got destroyed. Wait, every day with this tornado stuff, it's more and more damage. Dude, it's insane, man. Ryan, I'm gonna send you this video and Spark. Dude, it is actually look up Indian Lake. Look up Indian Lake, Ohio. And look at the video that they dude, it's crazy. And the one thing that stuck out, my sister sent it to me, and the one thing that stuck out is everything was completely just demolished besides the blue fucking roof barn. Like, really, dude? I'm sure there's no I mean, there could be no conspiracy. I'm not sure, but I doubt there's a conspiracy to it. But you never really know, and it's just really weird that after all these fires and natural disasters, that all these blue roofs just stay standing. What do you think of that, dude?
I mean, I heard something like Biden was talking and he was saying something about the Hawaii fires, and he was like, "You see them? Some of them didn't have the right color roof." Did you hear him say some shit like that?
Yeah, I did hear him say that. I did hear him say that, bro.
That's kind of
Absolutely.
weird, huh? I mean, it just makes you wonder what's going on. Like, he probably can't keep his like mind focused on like what he shouldn't be telling people and what he should, So he probably lets like real shit like that slip sometimes. Like, we couldn't
Right.
have those houses because for some reason the laser doesn't work on blue or something.
Well, I think they have to tell you that stuff anyways. Like they do that. Like they give you like subtle fucking clues. You know what I'm saying? Like they have to because it's a biblical thing. Like the when God sent the fallen ones down, like they can deceive you, but they can't full blown lie to you. They've got to give you some sort of truth, or
Yeah.
else you know what I'm saying? Like so.
Yeah. I met somebody one time and they told me something like that, similar to that. But they said that it had to do with like their plans. Like, how they go to the World Forum and they like tell you like these like their plans pretty much outright and stuff. He said
Mhm.
that when they do that, then it's almost like they can speak it into reality. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. They're speaking that shit into existence. They're literally saying this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah. I mean, I believe it in like it's hard to explain, but like there's this book. It's called The Secret, and it's like a Christian book about like positivity and stuff. But in that book, it basically just says that like your thoughts are like magnetic, and they attract to like-minded thoughts. So if you are thinking positively, you'll be attracted to positive people. And I really believe that that's how that works with like a lot of things, like on big scale. So that when they're telling you that, it's like they're almost like steering people towards that. Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I do. I totally hear what you're saying. So then, do you think like that eclipse? I don't know if you saw the video from yesterday, but I like stopped it where there was like a picture of like all the. I just did a dab with some fucking fire diamond. Trying to breathe
Just take
and
your time.
talk.
All right.
Look at I'm crying, guys. I'm fucking crying. The Secret is definitely not a Christian book. Exactly, JD.
Oh, I thought it
Unfortunately.
was. I'm sorry. I haven't read it in like a long time. I thought it was a Christian book, but if it's not, yeah. But that's like the gist of it. Maybe JD, maybe you know better than me, but like that's just like what I remember from it was the magnetic thoughts part.
You're talking about like manifesting. That's kind of like more new age stuff.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of how I feel more about like Bigfoot. Like I feel like people kind of manifested Bigfoot. If he really existed, I think that people manifested him into existence. I don't.
I I heard the guy who first talked about Bigfoot on his deathbed said it wasn't true. Is that just an urban legend or is that true?
I have no clue, dude, because there's so many deathbed confessions. Um, like me and Breezy were talking about yesterday with Bob Marley, man. He died from dude. This is such a sad story. My cat is named after Marley or Bob Marley. His name is Marley. Um, I grew up loving listening and looking up to Bob Marley and his music. I thought, if you were ever gonna look up to a musician, he was one that you probably could not. There's no such thing as idolizing, but you could say that's a good dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think that's really cool that
um,
you look up to somebody like that. And as a kid, growing up like in the 80s and 90s, like Bob Marley wasn't like super accessible to like young white people. Do you know what I'm saying? He was more like not the mainstream narrative. Do you know what I'm saying? He did become more popular like in the 2000s. I feel like you know, but like in the early 80s and 90s, I don't think it was what young kids were listening to. I don't know though. Maybe I'm wrong, but I know it's not what I was listening to or what my parents were playing for me.
yeah. What were we talking about again? I was reading JD's comment. I'm sorry. I just did a dab and then forgot. What were we just saying? Bigfoot, like man. Oh, Bob Marley. Okay, my bad, dude. No, I always listen. I mean, Sublime was my favorite band, and I listened to Bob Marley before Sublime, and then it's still my favorite. But Sublime is a mix of like Bob Marley, Grateful Dead, everybody, The Doors, some ska, some punk rock. I mean, it's got a mix of everything in one, and
I'm
I
that
really
makes me
found
happy.
my love. Huh?
That makes me happy if you were listening to all that stuff.
That's what I listen to, my friend.
Like because
And
I remember like the Doors, like Walmart selling the Doors shirts and stuff like that, but like nobody knew like any of their songs or anything. Maybe like
oh yeah,
but if you were, yeah, I mean that's cool. I
I
I
went and
remember
seen.
listening to some like smaller bands that my dad and stuff listened to, but like like AC/DC, The Doors, stuff like that. Like I wasn't my parents weren't playing that for me when I was a kid. I didn't grow up listening to that.
I
Yeah,
mean,
I
my
wish I
dad
would
like
have.
I listened to like to the Dead. My mom was big. Like I remember listening to like Janis Joplin and like the Dead and a lot of like Southern blues, like grass, like what is it, like bluegrass? You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Almond Brothers and stuff like that. I personally was into Bob Marley though, like my whole life, and I always had Bob Marley posters and tapestries as a kid. Sure, I like Nirvana when they, but I think Ryan, if you're listening still, did you get to see Bradley? I bet you were at the same Warp Tour I went to. When I was, you were probably a little bit older, so you might even remember. But I seen Sublime like before he died, obviously, but like didn't really know who they were, but they were dope. And They had like one song you knew who they were. You know what I'm saying? And like they weren't like when you would go because there's like multiple stages, so it's not like you were like, oh, I got to go see Sublime at 4 o'clock. There might have been like no effects. You saw him. It was in Myrtle Beach. Okay, that's cool. Yeah,
Oh,
it
we're
was
in
that
Myrtle
same
Beach,
year.
dude. At House of Blues.
No, Warp Tours is always outdoors.
Oh,
So where was it? But yeah, so as far as Warp, if do you know what Warp Tour is?
yeah, I think I have heard of it.
So seen a lot of cool bands because of that reason. You know what I'm saying? For real, for real. Yeah, they usually have them at some big, yeah, either like football field or outdoor concert place. Like they always had them like in the flats in Cleveland. What was that? I forget what it was called. Isn't that crazy, Ryan? I saw Outcast for their. I saw Outcast when they were on their Stankonia tour. I saw Ludacris open up for him, and no one knew who he was. I went to the Chronic 2001 tour that had Snoop, Dre, Ice Cube, West Side Connection, Eminem, the whole entire fucking Dog Pound, Nate Dogg, Warren G, Corrupt, Daz, fucking everybody, and they all had their own sets. It was like 4 something hours long. 5 hours long. It was dope. When I walked into the concert, right, I got separated from Danny and Jason and Jeremy. I got separated from them, right? And I ended up with Biggie and Marty, a whole another group of people, and I'm smoking. But I walked in though, it was do 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 do. It was Regulators. Was I literally walked up to the front and watched Nate Dogg and Warren G do Regulators. That was the first song I heard when I walked into the building. I was like, oh yeah, this is gonna be a fun one today. Those were classic ones. I would probably say. Um,
It sounds like a
saw
good.
one of the I saw the Allman Brothers. One of their last shows ever. Uh, I don't know. I've seen just about everybody. Name somebody besides Nirvana. I've seen just about it. To be
Let's
honest.
see.
I think Willie Nelson was cool. Um, B.B. King and Eric Clapton was cool. I don't know. That was all we did for many years, bro. Was just go to shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's probably why Cleveland's the home of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All the good concerts went through Cleveland.
I mean, Cleveland's a big city.
Eh, I guess. Is it a big city or is it like just like established? I don't know how really it's not that big in my mind. Yeah, I guess it's bigger than Columbus.
I always say
It's not like people wise, but it seems bigger like buildings and stuff.
Cleveland is supposed to be like a really nice city. That's like how it's advertised, like clean, nice, polite people. And if you ever watched that show 30 Rock, when she goes to Cleveland, she's like walking down the street and this little kid stops her and is like, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you a model?" And she's like, "What?" But it's just like
Yeah, right.
they
Yeah,
say
right.
they say in that show, we'd all love to flee to the Cleve, you know what I'm saying? Like get out and go to Cleveland, but we can't.
Wow. Is that the funniest shit you ever heard? It's like, hey, I'm a kid. Hey man, I need to go chill out and be safe. I'm gonna go ahead to Cleveland. Maybe I'll stop in Akron on my way. What the fuck? Yeah, nah, man. Nah, there ain't nothing good about Cleveland. People are nice. It's blue collar town. People are good people, but there's very people are wild. No, no. Ask Ryan. He lives there now. Look at his comment. He's laughing his ass off. He lives there. I live in Columbus. If Columbus you don't want to go roll up in, and Cleveland will shit on Columbus. Think of it. Yeah, nah. I just think about how like the Browns players got robbed after the Browns game. Dude, in Cleveland. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like what? The fucking football players got robbed, bro. Like right after the fucking game. Like, dude, they don't fucking care up there. That's hilarious. That is. That's one of the funnier things. Man, I was gonna roll one and that dab of diamonds was so good.
I
I
only got a
I
little bit of flour left, like half a joint, and I'm saving it.
my roaches are like, dude, I just smoked like my roach from last night, and my roaches are like most people's half, like quarter joints, half joints, so I can pick them up and smoke if I really. I just like freshies,
Yeah.
nice fresh taste, you know. But yeah, back to that tornado shit. I got sidetracked,
Yeah, when I
dude.
saw
There's so much.
Columbus got hit, dude.
Well, Columbus didn't get shit. It was outside of Columbus that got hit.
Oh, okay.
Like
Like around you guys?
Columbus, yeah, it was us and like around because I live right outside of Columbus. Not like I'm only like 15 miles outside of Columbus, but Columbus didn't even. I don't even know if it rained there. You know what I'm saying? Like it was the storm like manufactured, and I'm telling you, they were spraying some wicked shit. And I'm telling you, the day before it said the it was in red. We were in red, and I felt that shit, bro. But it started manufactured here, touched down here, and it steered like northeast, kinda, and hit up like up to like an from like a couple miles from my house all the way for like an hour.
Dang.
But it went away from Columbus, though, like from the city of Columbus. So, to those that are listening that are from Medina or up there, it would be like living in Medina to Cleveland, or no, it would be like living in the more like Strongsville to Cleveland. It's a little bit closer, but it's the same concept. So, yeah, man, it's just wild because I've never seen nothing like that really in Ohio before, dude.
Yeah. Well, I grew up in Arizona and we don't have tornadoes at all. So
What do
like,
they? Oh, you have the worst air quality. Arizona has the worst air quality in the whole fucking country.
do you know why Phoenix has such bad air quality? It's because they live in a valley. It's like a bowl there. So all that pollution just like kind of pools in there.
Yeah, them and New Mexico, bro. There's just fucking so bad all the time. I wouldn't want to live there. Those are two part. I think Phoenix it sounded cool back in the day, but now it's like, man, it's always got the worst air quality. It's always really, really hot. Um, I don't know what's good about it. Tell me about Phoenix. I don't know. I always think
Great Mexican
negative when I
food.
hear.
Great Mexican food. If you like Mexican
Okay.
food, if you like Mexican chicks and food,
I don't mind me a good. See, I don't want to like maintain a Mexican chick, but it's like Mexican food. It's good every so often. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Marley, listen, dude. Pack up, get your ball, get your nip. We're gonna take a trip. We're moving to Phoenix, dude. They've got good Mexicans.
They've
Let's
got good
go.
Mexicans.
I'm getting me a Mexican burrito and a chick, and we're gonna call it a night.
You got to
No,
be careful with Mexican
one
chick.
time I did go out to a Mexican restaurant and gave my server my phone numbers. I hollered. I don't think she ever hit me up though, but I tried. I don't know if she even knew what the fuck what I said to her. But I still see her every so often, and I go, "What could have been? What could have been?"
You probably have like 15 kids. Those Mexican girls are fertile.
Yeah, probably, probably, yeah, probably would because she was pretty hot. So I would have probably, with all my, the odds would be up way higher. You know.
Dude,
You
now I've like got this thing in my mind. Ever since you told me, you can't get high on a pen. You can just maintain unless you do the blinker.
blinker. Yeah.
Now I'm
Yeah.
testing these pens out because I got three pens here that are kind of like iffy how much is left in them. But I'm doing a blinker on each one. If it tastes burnt or if I don't choke, I'm gonna throw it out.
There you go.
Yeah, but that's a good idea. Now I'm doing that all the time.
Did the blinker help? Did it do what a dab would have done?
No, I don't think it did what a dab would have done. Maybe two blinkers does, but I don't know because these pens
Yeah.
are shitty. Like I said, they're kind of like almost empty, most of them.
Right. Damn, you be smoking the shit out of them, son.
These pens,
Aren't they 2 gram ones?
yeah, that I got five of them when I was there. We only got two left.
Damn.
You know why? It's because we stopped dabbing for a while because we were waiting for the Puffco to come. So we were just hitting our pens and we weren't dabbing, and we
That
just
makes sense. Well, that's cool. You saved oil.
yeah. So
It's not the end of the world. I always switch up. I just have my pen on me. Like my pen is like just there. I don't know. I don't even really care for him, but I always have one on me. You know. So like, literally, if I'm in the grocery store, I'll be walking down the aisle. I'll rip my pen. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like I do it without thinking, man. I just stand there and rip it, not even think about it. Yeah.
that,
Dude,
that's
the
crazy.
cabs are
That you're so
getting their
comfortable.
ass. Well, dude, I have my card and I live in a legal state. I
Yeah,
mean,
Indiana, dude, the police will like shoot you if they see a joint in your hand. Put it down! Drop it!
yeah, I got real comfortable after I got my card. I'm like, well, especially with the vape pen because you're allowed to vape it. I'm like, shit.
Shit, son.
Yeah, now because it's legal, you can like have joints and stuff. You weren't allowed to have it up until like you were only allowed like so when you went to the dispensary up until they legalized it here or made it just whatever rec. Um, you weren't allowed to smoke it. Like you had to vape it. So like when you went to the dispensary, you weren't allowed to talk about like, oh, I'm gonna roll one. Like they're not allowed to sell pre rolls in Ohio still because it's not in effect yet.
Hmm.
But like they're not allowed to sell pre rolls and shit because um so they sell it in like bulk. What you would probably buy a pre roll, they sell it in like jars, and you have to roll your own. but they sell like Puffcos and like pens and stuff, and that's how you're supposed to do it. So when you go, it's like going to a head shop back in the day. You'd have to be like, it's for tobacco, but you'd be like, oh, you can't just say I'm gonna go roll a fatty when I get home. It's weird. I mean, you can if you know the people, but you know what I'm saying. It's got some weird twang to it. Time for dip number 2. Round 2. I feel like every time oh wow, we're losing bad. I'm like last time I did a dab, we started to go on a little run. As soon as I said it, they started. Dude, the Cavs are losing by 19 points right now. Huh. Looks like they don't. Yeah, they look pretty shitty. So, did you guys get at least a bad storm when
It
that
rained a
was
little
going
bit.
on? So, but it was on the news here. It said you guys were under tornado watch.
We were, but it just rained. The sirens didn't go off, at least.
Hmm. Hey Ryan, I know I asked you this prior, but you said it was bad there, but not like what happened here. So did it really just hit in Central Ohio? I never really looked into it that much. I probably should because it was absolutely manufactured. I probably should look into that a lot more because, dude, these videos that I'm seeing and what I have, it's pretty nuts. And like, if you see the video of the sky prior to it, you'd be like, huh, I don't know, man. And it was weird how they steered it. It stayed outside the city and only just took out farms. And I'm not saying, oh, they're out to take out the farms, but it's kind of peculiar that everything, all the destruction I seen was farmland.
It's kind of
I
sad.
don't know if that's a coincidence, but I am calling it what it is. It was just lightning and thunder and a little bit of hail. Yeah, it did all that here too. You know, I didn't know. I thought that's all it was to me, Ryan. That's what I thought until I seen what was happening down the street the next day. Oop. Hi, Marley. How you doing, buddy?
I used to watch
I
this
just
guy who does weather all the time. Like I said, he's another YouTuber, but I'm not gonna say who he is because I kind of don't like him. He's like kind of a dick. So, but it just sucks because he's like the only person I knew who did space weather. So, and I don't know how to do it myself, like pull up those graphs and stuff and look at like solar flares and stuff. But he'd always like show weather, kind of like how you do sometimes. Like he'd show the air quality and stuff. And he'd always say, "Oh, they're turning on the weather machine. They're getting ready to do something
uh
there." Do you know what I'm
so
saying?
wait, there so there's somebody out there that does the air quality thing like I do. I've never seen nobody do that before. I guess
I
I'm
mean,
not that original.
he doesn't do it all the time. I think I've seen him do it a few times. Most of the time, he's doing, like I said, space weather. Like he's showing like images from satellites and stuff.
Oh, see, I was gonna say I'd help you look into that, but I don't even believe in that, so it wouldn't work. I would be like space weather, satellites. The hell? What about Bigfoot again? What about what? Marley said I seen Bigfoot, bitch. Stop talking shit. That's what he just told me.
Marley
He's from
was
Cleveland. He's
Bigfoot.
Marley's a Cleveland. Yeah, he's from Cleveland. So apparently Bigfoot. you know, be chilling up in Cleveland a lot. So Marley might have seen him on one of his little escapades when he leaves the house and doesn't come back for the night. Huh, Marley? Yeah. He's like, man, those were the days.
When you
Those
got
were the days.
escapade.
I used to be able to, yeah, I used to go out, get outside and not come home for the night.
Dude, I had a dog
Like,
that used to run out like that. He'd roam the neighborhoods. It was my wife's dog. Like when we first met, she had a dog that was like 12 years old. Okay, he was old as shit. He was a boxer, and one day he
he
got
was a
out,
boxer, like a featherweight, heavyweight.
middleweight champion.
Da.
He was
Was
a
he white?
champion. Dude, one time he
Was he a
fought two
white?
dogs.
Was he white?
No, he was brown.
Oh, you're racist. Oh, I roped you into that one hardcore.
Maybe I am
It
racist.
was. We're talking about a dog. I'm just playing. I totally roped you into that. Ah, that was funny, dude. Those diamonds are really good. I was bitching like, man, this gram is kind of expensive, and like, I don't know if it's that good, but it's definitely. You see, you vape yours. I do mine differently.
Yeah, I
You
used
know?
the nectar thing.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of close. That's closer than vaping it. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
nectar thing, but you still, but it's vaping it though because you're not heating it up, or does it just heat up and it gets like red at the end, and then
yeah.
you put it on there?
Uh huh.
Okay, I mean that's basically, you know, it's close. Yeah. Um, boy, Cavs are getting their ass kicked. This is
Paulie said
finally
he's
decide
got
to.
honeymoon diesel wax in his peak vaporizer. Is that a Puffco Peak vaporizer?
I have honeymoon diesel wax. Nice. Yeah, right. This Cavs game is just bad, dude. Yeah, he has a Puffco. Probably does have a Puffco, and that honeymoon diesel sounds nice, bro.
I should have got their
Pa-
Peak, Paulie. Yeah.
Paulie lives in Colorado, so he gets some Gucci shit. So, Paulie, while you're here, bro, I always be wondering this. Hi, baby Bubba. Minimize. Um, I know that the prices be good as far as like, you can get grams for like 10, $20 of good, wax or something. Um, but isn't like the tax like $8 even? You know what I'm saying? You could probably get halves for like $100 or something. But isn't the tax like super crazy though? Hi Schindler, how you doing? Nice to see you. Hmm. I heard that it was like 51% tax, Polly. Is that true? That's absolutely crazy if that's the case.
Where?
He said medical card holders don't pay crazy tax. Okay. So okay. See, Polly does it the right way. That's how it is in Ohio. It's like 7%. And it's gonna be like 25 if you don't have your card.
Okay, 8%. That's not bad at all.
That's not bad at all. So you get deals then, dog. Is the medical more expensive than the rec? I don't think it is. I think in Michigan it was pretty much about the same. But then again, I feel like I hope. Oh no, Donovan Mitchell's down. I hope. that the quality doesn't suffer for the price. It's already gotten pretty cheap over the year. I'd rather pay the extra $10 than it be $10 cheaper and it be trash. Personally. Um, wow, this game couldn't be any worse. Our best player just got hurt. And we're down by like 20 something points. That's pretty cool.
Will you make my dinner, please?
Yeah. What did you want for dinner?
Tomato soup and
A grilled cheese.
yes.
Okay. So,
Sounds good.
Paulie, I just got a Puffco Pro, the pen, and it's got like the little chamber in it. And honestly, I was really disappointed in it. I emailed them and already tried to return it, but they said I couldn't. They got back to me. They said you can't return it. But I mean, like if I had nothing else, yeah, I could use it. But it's like there's a mode on it, sesh mode. You have to kind of warm it up once just to use it. So you can really only use it like 3 times or 4 times in a row before it overheats, and that's not good because like me and my wife will smoke together. So it's like we both can only take like one hit or two, before it starts overheating. And not just that, but then it takes a lot of like wax in there. You know what I'm saying? Like if you fill it up, it's like gone like after 4 hits. So I just wasn't happy with it.
You, if
But I
Danny
should
was
have
in
got
the
the peak.
chat, he'd be able to tell you better. He's got one. Or ask Polly, is there a certain temp or a certain one you put it at to make it smoke best?
Oh, I got it at the
Because
on white right now.
yeah, ask him what when do you put it on to make it smoke best? Because I know when I had my vape, I hated it because I you had to like keep trying to like find the right temperature. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
so like that was one of the things I didn't like. But nowadays, I'm sure they're a lot more regulated because I haven't had one in a while. So you said white is the highest setting. If you want the puffiest cloud, that's the way to do it.
That's how I got it set. But I should have got the peak, like long story short, like reading all the reviews and everything, looking at everything, everyone says like the peak is like the best way to smoke
That's
concentrates.
what
You know what I'm saying?
that's what Danny has is the peak.
Yeah, but not the pro, not what I have. Nobody says that's the best thing. You know what I'm saying? So I should have just got the peak.
You didn't know.
Yeah, I
You
thought
you
it was gonna
can't
be
say
great.
you can't. What? Why wouldn't they let you return it? You just got it. What was the reasoning?
They said if it's been used, you can't return it.
Why? What? There's not like money back guarantee. Like we stand by our product type shit.
I don't
It's
know. I
expensive.
emailed support, and that's what they told me. They sent me an email and said that I do not qualify for a refund because it's been
If
used.
you should have told them it don't work. It don't work.
I told them what my problem was. I said, look, it just overheats
Well,
quickly. I thought it would be a little bit better than that, and
no,
I
you
was.
were honest, and that doesn't. No, you have to be like, bro, this shit just don't work. I want to
I should
exchange it
have.
for
I should have
something
been like, it didn't
different. You
work out of
still,
the box or something.
yeah, yeah. If you're on, like, they unless they have like a thing like where they stand by their product, which they should. Like, I bet the volcano does. I bet the volcano does. People are styling and reselling their peaks and peak pros on eBay. Oh, we're just bullshitting. What type of topic do you got, Schindler? Tell me something. Did you hear about that chicken? Like, where was it? There was some weird stuff going on in Australia. I heard like two stories in Australia recently that were one. Like, there was some chick that got like a organ fucking eating something, and I don't know. I heard something else that was pretty wild in Australia. I was like, um,
Uh,
we're just bullshitting. It's
Yeah,
just easy to it's just like more it's easy to what's the word, talk about these things if everybody smokes or everybody has I don't have nothing to contribute to this topic other than just kind of give an opinion because I never had a Puffco before. So I don't even really know. I just know that I don't like vaping. I like heating my shit up and dabbing it like a real champ, you know.
I should give. I
S-
like to give reviews on stuff, and I should give a review on this Puffco. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of things about it I wish they would have told me. Like it overheats quickly. Like it needs to charge kind of frequently. You know what I'm saying? There's like a few things I wish I would have known. I would. I'll be honest. I'll give it like 3 out of 5 stars because it does work. Do you know what I'm saying? But
right.
it's not like the best one. You know what I'm saying? If you went to a party or if you like were taking this on the go with you, you know what I'm saying? Like it just wouldn't last long, and that's just kind of.
Right.
But
Right. So
but
it's for like one person.
yeah, but I gave reviews on I give reviews on a lot of stuff I buy. Do you ever give reviews, Tim?
No.
You don't
If
ever
it
give.
involves if the only review I would do is if it sucks, I'll personally call them and tell them you guys fucking suck. But
Okay.
as far as like going online and like bitching or giving my like you guys gave me good service today or nah, bro. I don't even know how to fucking barely log into my fucking own Google account, let alone fucking do any of that shit. Too stoned for that shit, bro.
Yeah.
I learned how to do this YouTube shit. I don't know how I learned how to use it as a laptop because I am not electronically whatever. But I figured all that stuff out. But as far as apps go and fucking getting on websites and putting my opinion, nah, I don't do that shit, bro. It's too much work.
I always leave reviews like on Amazon after I buy stuff. If it's good, I mean, I think I've left a few shitty reviews, but yeah, I think I have. I've left a few. I think I bought some Mad Honey one time, and it was just like high fructose corn syrup in a jar, and I got so fucking pissed. I like wrote a bad review. I was like, "Don't buy this. It's fucking fake."
Dude, I say fuck the review. Like I bought some shit from the dispensary a couple times that wasn't up to par, and I just emailed the fucking rep like, "Yo, this shit was what the fuck? I just bought this half. It's supposed to be vacuum sealed, and my whole entire apartment smells like funk, and I haven't even opened it yet. Like this shit ain't sealed."
Yeah.
And so like I just emailed it to them. I took a picture, and then they like refunded me, and I just got to keep the half. But it wasn't because I wanted to bitch. It was because if you buy some shit that's not, it's already open. It's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I've complained, but it's like I did it like in an email because but I look at it like this: if you go to dispensary, it's like going to the weed man, right, or going to the plug, right?
Yeah.
If you go to them, like, if you go to them, let's say I've out of a year, I went to them 300 times out of the 365 days, right? Like no cap. And if I only had to bitch and call like 3 to 5 times in that year, that's really not bad. That's not bad. Like, like with compared as many times and as much shit as I got to only be like, oh, well. Now I've had shit where I would have called and bitched about, but it's like you just take the L because it's your own problem. But like personally, like I've only had to really like say something a few times, you know, which is pretty good, because I'm pretty. So what happened once I got mad at getting a shipment of just one bed liner when I ordered two. So I went Pronto on them, and then I washed them, and they came apart. Oh shit!
You didn't have
Hey
enough.
man, shit happens, dude. You know, I hear you, Polly. You know, I've done some dumb shit. Trust me, man. We've all, but I'm more talking about like quality shit. You know, tell me one of your dude. For me, some of the things that piss me off the most is when you fucking turn the oven on, right, and you're waiting. You're sitting there waiting for it to preheat, and you wait like 20, 30 minutes, and then you go in and you forgot to fucking turn the oven on. Oh. Or like you're looking for, dude, I do the dumbest fucking shit. Like, where's my fucking phone? Where's my lighter? Where's my lighter? And it's in my fucking hand. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or you're looking at it like right now. I'll be like feeling my pockets, like where's my phone? Where's my phone? And I'm like, oh, I'm like talking on it.
yeah, I do the dumbest shit, bro. I be fucking up for real. That's pretty funny. I don't know. I have mind fucks, dude. It's funny.
I
It
remember
is, man.
I've had situations like Polly's had before where you're just in the wrong at the end of it. You know.
Yeah, dude, or like you go into I'll go into the kitchen, like I know I came in here for something. And then like not grab what I was, you know, just like not remember what I was getting when I got in there, and then like fucking. What's worse even that is I live on the fourth floor, and it's like a bitch to get out of this apartment, dude. It truly is. Like no bullshit. And I'll get like halfway out the fucking place, and I'll like realize that I forgot something, and I'm all stoned because I always do like at least 2 dabs before I walk out the door, and because I always treat it like it's the last time I'm ever gonna leave the house. So I always rip like a few dabs, like I just do. I don't know why. I have OCD for that shit. But anyways, I forgot what I was even saying, man. What was I saying, dude? Do you even remember?
Yeah, you were saying you like to rip dabs before you leave the house.
Oh, and I hate walking down the fucking hall and getting like, dude, all the way out of the building and forgetting something and having to go up. Then you get up and you're all the way back up. If you finally, you're like, all right, it must have been really important. I get up there and forget why the fuck I even walked up there to begin with. And I'm like, damn, it had to have been important. I wouldn't have walked all the way up here for nothing. And I'm just standing there like, why the fuck am I standing here? What? I mean, literally, that's true stoner shit right there, buddy. That's true stoner shit right there. Or it's other shit like from my accident and shit. It could be a combination, Sure, for sure, for sure.
I
When
take
when
two
you
dabs.
got what's that?
I take 2 dabs before I take 2 dabs, and then I take 2 more.
Damn Skippy. Damn Skippy. I did 3 and I'm fucking half retarded right
I'm
now.
just maintaining I'm hitting this pen, but I found one side that's really working good on one of these. It's the sun side of this one, and it's an indica.
Oh, nice. Nice. Are those good? On a scale of 1 to 10, what do you give it?
The Canalicious pen. As far as pens go, it's good. Because the last pen I had, the Stizzy, I'd give it like a 5. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right?
um, my daughter had a pen that was pretty good. I'd give that like a 7, and this is even better than that. So maybe like a 7.5. I'm waiting to give out a 10 to a pen that feels like I'm dabbing. You know what I'm saying? But
Come to Ohio, Doug. Come to Ohio. Come rip my pen. I promise you on everything I love. It's the same thing. It's not the same thing as doing a dab because it never will be. But as far as taste and high and all that, it's the exact same
oh,
thing. But it just doesn't last as long. You know?
these
That's
Canalicious
my
pens, their taste is great. Canalicious has great taste. I'll give them that with their brands. Like their
uh
products, I can taste all of them. Their butters, their pens.
have you had their edibles?
Not Canalicious, no.
Because I have a 200 milligram rice crispy treat from them, and I was wondering how I heard that it was the best ones or something. Oh no, mine's like maybe it is Canalicious. I can't remember now. It was like the best brand though. It was because I have my medical card, so when I went to Michigan, I got to shop on the medical side. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah,
didn't realize that I could use my card and actually like shop medical in Michigan with my Ohio card. So I got like Paulie was saying, because he has his card, he didn't have to pay as much tax. That's the same thing as me. Like I have that same right in Michigan. I don't know if it's like that in Chicago or not. It might be because we have the same places that y'all got or Chicago has. So we might have the same thing where if you have your card, I'd be able to get the RSO and then get like tax cheaper. But dude, I would never buy shit in Chicago unless I was just there visiting
I
or
still
something.
would,
But
dude.
well, if I was there visiting, then I would have my own shit anyway. So I wouldn't buy it anyway. Because dude, what I saw, Chicago's bullshit as far as that goes.
30% tax. Get ready for that.
Yeah, bro. Well, shit, that's like Paulie said it's 37% in fucking you know, uh it's 37% for people that do rec in Colorado.
That's crazy.
Isn't that higher than where yours is for? What's yours? What's Chicago's?
30.
So it's damn, dude. It's take Chicago and Ohio and put it together, and that's fucking Colorado's tax. The huge problem with the Peak and the Peak Pro that people don't get is that you can overfill them and it doesn't get as hot. It should, and you should never get the cloud you can. Did you get what he just said?
Yeah.
If you underfill and put just a dab on the bowl each time, you get the darkest of clouds. So you're saying you want to do less, put less in, and you'll get better dabs. You don't need to put all that much.
Yeah, but he's talking about the Peak Pro.
I like a nice
see,
fat dab though. But
see what he was saying?
if you got good shit though, you don't really have to do giant stuff.
Yeah, that's true. That's very
But
true.
if you underfill it, dude, it's nasty. You're now smoking like not just that, but you're smoking like the last shit you were smoking. You know what I'm saying? You need to like put more in there than just like a little bit, or else you're smoking reclaim and shit.
Yeah,
If you underfill, just so you should put a couple of dabs. Oh, he said the dankest clouds. Okay. So he's telling you just put like a dab on there. I thought it said the darkest. I'm like, dark? That sounds pretty nasty. But no, dankest. Okay, that's cool. The huge problem is the second hit is reclaim if you overfill. Exactly, Polly. So what you need to do from what I'm understanding is you need to only put like a small amount like if you want to do a dab for yourself, put enough for yourself to do a dab. Don't like put a giant glob in there, you know what I'm saying? And then like try to heat it up. You're like, that's not gonna work. That's how you fuck it up.
Oh yeah, I mean, like you can put in a good amount because like there's holes in the pot of my pro, and well, let me go grab it. Tell you what, I'll be back in a second.
All right, that's cool. You guys and your Puffcos, man. I know Breezy sells Puffcos. Like he works at a smoke shop and he has a Puffco too. You guys are all a bunch of Puffcos. That's cool though. That's cool. Everybody I know has one but me. It's fucking crazy. It would be perfect though if it hit righteous. Like if Paulie says it's good, I trust him. And Danny swears by his, and so does Breezy. What I like about the whole fact is like right now I've got this nice fat dab of diamond sitting here, right? And I wanna rip it. I'm just too lazy to sit there and want to heat my shit up. I would love to be able to just hit a button and it just go brrr and heat up on its own and just rip it and just move on. You know what I'm saying? Like but I would want to do like 3 or 4 of them. I'm sure.
Hey.
I would probably smoke hella shit if I had one of those things, dude. My fucking oil would be all gone because I only have oil because I'm too lazy to smoke it. If I did a dab every time I wanted to, it would probably be scary.
So there's the chamber.
What's that? Is that the
It's a,
Puffco?
yeah, that's it.
Oh yeah, that's not even close to what you. I get what you're saying though.
So there's the chamber. It's like you can just put it straight in there,
Mm-hmm.
but there's little holes in there, and you don't fill past the holes. And honestly, you
Definitely
can
not a
put it.
peak.
No, it's not a peak. Yeah, it's just a pro,
A peak's glass, right?
or it's a. I mean, whatever the pen pro. I forget what it's called, something like that.
Oh,
But it's not a peak.
I'm thinking of yo. I'm on a whole nother level, yo. I'm thinking of the one that looks like a rig and it's glass, kinda, whatever.
That's a
And
peak.
you heat it. Okay. Okay, Polly. That's the one I'm thinking of because they have those at the dispensary. When you go to the dispensary, they have those like chilling
And
all over
that's
the
the one I'm
place.
saying I should have got.
Yeah, that's what. And then you can buy attachments, and you can make it like herb and do all types of things with it. Do you have all the attachments and stuff, Polly? I'm assuming you do. You can get ones with silicone tops that bounces instead of shad. That's what's up. Dude, I actually might I have a silicone one at my brother's. I just haven't picked it up yet. I'm like still kind of hesitant. Uh, something's weird to me about silicone, man. Why is everything silicone these days? I'm gonna have to do some research in this silicone. Now I do like the idea because I break everything and shit. So I like the idea. I do. I'm such a dude. I'm such a conspiracy. I don't trust shit. I'm like silicone. Huh. She should have got. All right, we're down by 20 points with 7 minutes back. There's 7 minutes left. Can we come back? If you were a betting man, what would you say? No? Think we're shit out of luck?
You say you're down by 20 points?
Hmm. Yeah, we're gonna lose. If he would have made that three, I would have started talking shit. But we've come back from like 23 points a couple times in the last week or two. So like that's why I'm not totally counting us out. But I don't even know who any of these players are that are in, so I guess I shouldn't really be even paying attention. You know, I think would I rather do a blinker? What are you watching? I am watching the fucking Cavs game. Ryan said we are not winning this one. No, we're probably not, bro. Probably. Oh yeah, definitely not. Oh, you are way ahead of me because I'm watching it on StreamYard on StreamEast on my laptop. Cleveland, so you probably are ahead of me in time, Ryan. The game's probably already over, to be honest, because there's still 5 minutes left in the game that I'm watching. What
Yeah.
sport though? I ain't got no idea. Schindler's from Australia. She knows rugby. And she loves cricket. She said that was her favorite sport. LOL. NBA basketball. It's where there's a whole bunch of black guys and maybe one or two white guys, and they shoot and dunk the ball and stuff.
They shoot the ball through a what was it, like a apple basket or something back in the day?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just cricket. I know. I was just messing with you. I think rugby's pretty badass. Everybody in the chat likes sports. We could all agree rugby's a pretty badass sport, right?
The only sport I really like to watch that I like to watch is MMA. I like watching the UFC. I don't really enjoy watching football and stuff that much, but I'll watch the Super Bowl and I'll watch sports if I bet on them or if my friends want to watch them. But by myself, I never watch sports ever. I know that's like I miss that man gene or something. And I played a lot of sports growing up. I played football, soccer. Uh, you
You
know,
don't watch. You don't like Get Up. Oh, look, it's Drake. He doesn't have nail polish on. Aw, he's a dude. Houston's got. That's why there's so many hot bitches. I'm like, damn, there's some fine bitches in Houston. It's because Drake's there. All the bitches are like, oh, we're gonna go see Drake. Is there some hot? There's. I'm like Houston. Look at all these hot Mexican chicks. I might have to move to damn Phoenix after all, dude. Damn, a lot of hot Mexicans. I didn't realize Mexicans were that hot. To be honest, I'm joking. I always thought I think no, she's Colombian. I think my biggest like the hottest actress for me, like one of them, still to this day. Give me props if y'all agree in the chat. Fucking Penelope Cruz. Ryan said he wants me a Mexican. Hell yeah. I want her to talk shit. I want her to talk shit like, hey, papi, hey. And like start talking in Spanish where you don't know what the hell she's saying and just be yelling at shit. That'd be
tell
fun.
you what, every Mexican girl wants a white guy.
Well, not everyone, because I gave my server my number before. I was hoping I'd have her yelling like, Andre, Iba, or some shit, right? But nah, didn't happen.
I always wanted to be Mexican when I was a kid. Really, Schindler?
You wanted to, dude? You've got an Australia. That's another one that would be a good one though. It's like I don't know though. Yeah, that would be a good one. Would be like, dude, Aussies have a really dope accent. Something about accents are cool. I like accent. I'm an accent guy.
Yeah.
Ryan says I want me a Mexican, and she says I've always wanted to be a Mexican. Huh? I've never, I guess there's people that want to be vatos or Mexican. I guess I was about to say I've never really heard of someone like, man, do you have Mexicans where you live? I
Me?
asked you if you had black. No, Schindler. I'm sure they're all my. Do they Mike? Do they cross? Do you have a border problem there in Australia? Like, do they like somehow like swim their way like the Cubans do to your island? Maybe they're very creative people. Not Mexicans, but like any of them countries, man. They'll just come over in like a tree trunk or some shit. Just float their asses on over and they end up in fucking on an island and like they're like, this is the shit. There's no guns here and it's all white people. But then again, they would there's like 2% blacks or something in Australia, so they would stick out really bad. Dude. They would get caught right away.
No, they could just say they're Aborigines or something.
Huh. How much I did this math already. Is there a lot of Aborigine? It's really small. It's like 90% white or something. So is Sweden. And like New Zealand is like super white. Like you're like, what the hell, man? I didn't realize. Like they don't let people be migrating up in their country and shit. Oh well, there goes the chance of the Cavs coming back, Ryan. Fucking just gave it to him. We like got it down. I'm just watching these guys run around. I don't. I drank this Italian coffee earlier today, and this shit is just fire, you guys. I will not be drinking this shit on the regular. I'll tell you that. I can't even finish 2 cups if I wanted to. It's
Really?
pretty.
That's
Yeah, it's strong, dude. It's very strong. It has you wiry.
Have you ever tried? I think I asked you this before. The mushroom coffee.
Oh yeah, you could drink decaf all day. I feel like I'm addicted to it, bro. No, I would never drink anything with mushroom coffee in it unless it was like psilocybin. Um, I like drinking coffee. I wonder if that's a bad thing. It's just enjoyable.
No, it's good
Now,
for you, bro.
I read a study today that said that marijuana gives you a 25% more. If you smoke marijuana, you have a 25% more of a chance of getting a heart attack, and you have 42% more of a chance of having a stroke.
Really?
Now, do you believe that? I sure as fuck don't believe that. But some people might believe that shit. I don't believe that shit. That's weird.
Yeah.
That
Well, I
does.
looked up what the number one killer of people with schizophrenia is, and it said cardiovascular disease, and I was like, "What? That's not even really related."
Well,
So,
maybe isn't cardiovascular your heart, right?
yeah, that's why I'm saying like it seems like
Well,
you're
it
gonna die
kind
from
of
a heart.
is related though. If I were to think of a schizophrenic, I would think of them going crazy, and that would require a lot of cardiovascular. Think about it. Even like even like I don't know. I'm just thinking that would require a lot of cardiovascular. uh, that's to do with the smoking. I don't know what she's talking about. I forget what we were saying. I'm a stoner. My short-term memory sometimes just goes bye. Like this was the first time I smoked today,
Yeah.
so it's always fun your first time because you get a little silly. I definitely won't be doing. I'll do a late one, kind of something like this, but I definitely won't be putting a show together for today.
Oh, why?
No, I don't know. I don't feel like it. Maybe I will. This coffee's got me wired. If we get done with this stream and I'm still as wired as I feel now, then I'll have no choice. Like I said the same thing last night. Like I'm not doing last night's show, and then me and Breezy straight murked that shit.
Yeah.
I just sipped one damn cup of that coffee, bro, and I was like, it was like I was went to town, dude. Like I got to do all the research I needed to do. I was just tired. I got stoned, ate edibles, and went on a ride with my sister and looked at all that tornado shit. We smoked a fatty on the ride, and I ate a bunch of food, and was just not really in the mood to wanna. But I took a nap, drank some damn coffee, and was ready to rock and roll. Schindler, are you 8 hours behind us? This is a good time stream, by the way. I just woke up and drinking my morning coffee to this perfect. Oh, it's Sunday morning for you too. This is perfect Sunday morning talk, right? It's Saturday like afternoon for us, dude. We might have hit 4:20 or something. Oh shit, it's 7 o'clock now. I forgot we just had it's 10 a.m. Oh, I was wondering where you been. I missed you. We had some like me and Breezy did a pretty good show, or very good show last night, and we did some, I did some pretty decent shows this week. I was wondering where you were at, but it's only 10 a.m. there. That's cool. That is a perfect wake up. I love waking up and like having my coffee and going through my phone and seeing like my favorite streamer or people like good video I like to watch. Someone just dropped and being able to hop in and seeing that. That's always a good start to the day. You know, I'll probably do this more often on Saturdays, to be honest. I feel you. There's nothing I could do. I try to do 9 o'clock, but 3 p.m. Aussie start. You see, Trump's judge was dating the prosecutor. Yeah, bro, he called that shit out a long time ago, Ryan. It's the same. Oh, the judge was too. I know the prosecutor was with like a special prosecutor, Ryan, and that's the same prosecutor, the DA that's trying Young Thug also.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
Fannie Willis. Yeah, she's also trying Young Thug. So when Trump got indicted, he came out and called out for Young Thug and said his name is like Jeffrey something, and she was like, yeah, he said, Trump, you guys can go find it. He said, Jeffrey, whatever, he's on, conspiracy charge, and the same prosecutors, getting me, and she's having sex with the gangbangers and hiring this and that. And he exposed it all. I remember saying it with Gil, and Gil's like, "Nuh-uh," because we couldn't find it anywhere. He didn't believe me, but I heard it with my own ears. You know what I'm saying? And then She must have fucked up because it's everywhere now. Now it's over. They're probably gonna have to. Yeah, well, the special prosecutor, she can kiss my ass. Or he can kiss my ass. He did well. I mean, whatever. I have a feeling Trump shit's gonna get thrown out, and so I don't know. Young Thugs, I'm not sure. I don't pay attention enough to say, but as far as voting, I probably won't vote. But if I had a gun, actually, dude, I just found out that, and that's a good question there, Schindler, and we'll get into this. So Biden just got announced to be the nominee for the
Democrats.
the yeah. Now, okay, I think you would have to be a fucking autistic. Hold on, I gotta say this in the right way. I
I'm
almost
voting
went.
for Kennedy.
I'm voting for fucking Trump all day. I'm not stupid, but I'm trying to say this in the right way. Um, Anybody who votes for that old crusty guy that's the president now, you have fucking severe fucking mental issues. I don't even like. I don't care if you. I don't hate you or nothing, but you really do have mental issues. Like, I don't
But
know,
what's
man.
weird? What if he wins again? Because have you ever met anybody who likes him? That's what I don't
Well,
get. I'm like, who's voting for him?
no,
I've never met
no, and
anybody who's like, go, Biden. He's awesome. Like, not anybody.
that's the best way I could put it, Schindler. I'm trying to be polite, you know. I'm trying not to like let because people have a right to their opinions. I'm not trying to like push people away. But honestly, dude, I don't think you'd be stupid enough to be sitting here watching this stream if you were fucking one of them. I'm just saying. I'm firmly believe that in my heart of hearts that they'd be reporting. Those type of people like to report you and carrying you and shit. So I'm good. But at the end of the day, my question to you all and you, Spark, is, do you think Biden will even be able to make it to the debates and be able to debate? You know what I'm saying? Like, do you think he'll be able to like? Because he's so damn old. I either feel like he's just because I don't think they really want him to be president. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I still see Michael in the mix. Anybody else? I still see Michael in the mix. So I still have a prediction, and it's not good to predict on the death of people and all. But I'm gonna predict that Biden might die before he gets a chance to be president again. I thought he was gonna die, and fucking it would be Camelback Harris and Nancy Pelosi as the president. So that's what I thought was gonna happen. I was like, oh, we're really fucked. But his crusty ass, they let him live. RFK, man. I would vote for RFK if he had Aaron Rodgers with him. No, I don't know, man. That'd be interesting because he said he's gonna have Aaron Rodgers be his vice president. See, I'd fuck with them because of their medical shit, but all that's over with. Kinda. I ain't getting that shit anyways, so I'm not gonna vote for you because of that. I don't like you because of it, but I'm not. I know one thing: they're pussies when it comes to guns. So that means more to me than the other thing that they stand for because I do what I want to do.
I think RFK has a good chance of winning. Just as good a chance as Biden, but I think Trump's got the best chance. I mean,
RFK said RFK. Or yeah, I guess Biden did too, but RFK said he would take your guns. straight up.
Oh, you did?
So yeah, dude. So that being said, he lost the majority of the people that are fringe, who don't like any of them, but are more like conservative. That's what makes people not want to fuck with them. At least in my world. I don't know. I could be wrong, but that's how I feel.
I'm surprised. That surprises me
Why?
because like Joe Rogan likes him and stuff, and I just feel like
Yeah,
I don't
Joe
want to hurt.
Rogan also he had Bernie Sanders on.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, Bernie Sanders wants to take your gun and anally abuse you with it. So I mean, sounds like to me Rogan just likes to have anybody on. Sounds like to me Rogan will have the devil on if it'll sodomize him. Seems like he likes to be sodomized.
Well,
Sorry, Rogan. Oh man, I was just cooking something that needed to be cooked at 350 on 400 after I just talked about fucking up with the oven. I just fucked up with the oven. Ah, welcome to the wonderful world. What about that Vivek? Um, he's a fake Obama. I watched a bit of him recently, and he seemed too scripted. And yeah, he's a fake Obama. Exactly, Schindler. He's Obama. He's like a Democrat pretending to be on the other side. But Vivek doesn't even matter. They're all out. It doesn't matter. Trump's the nominee.
you know what?
Biden's the nominee. It's already done, said, and over with. They're debating. RFK won't stand a chance unless he can debate too. And here's the thing: is Biden gonna really debate Trump? Come on, guys.
You need help?
I cannot wait to see that shit show. Yeah, you were right. You were right, Schindler. Spidey senses are always right first. Don't ever forget that. They'll never let you down. So, you know, but yeah, you know, as far as that goes, I mean, I think we have no choice but to vote for Trump. And I don't even want to really feel like voting because I don't think it really matters. But I would feel stupid if I went and didn't vote, right? And then sat there and bitched about it. You can't bitch about it and not vote. Like you can't be like, "Oh, it was rigged," but you didn't even get off your ass and go vote. You got to go vote, and then you could bitch because you actually did something. But if you fucking sat there, you don't know because you didn't even put your 2 cents in. Exactly right. I mean, that's how I see it. I'm probably sure most Americans see it that way.
So,
It's like,
I I haven't voted, um, but I don't know if I can vote because I've had felonies before. So I don't know what the rule is with that. You know what I'm saying?
say that again. Say that again. The felony doesn't matter. That's
You
just
can
a
still
lie.
vote.
Unless, yeah, unless they tell you can't vote. Like you had like some sort of weird federal offense that has to do where you can't vote. And I've never heard of that. But I heard that you can even vote from prison, dude. So I don't know why you would even during the pandemic, people were sending in mail-in votes from prison.
All right, well, I'll
So
go try to vote. I have an Indiana license.
I wonder if mandatory voting would change anything. I mean, listen, dude. The people are fucking stupid. So mandatory voting would just make people go in and be stupider and just go in and be like X, Y, and Z and not give a fuck who they vote for if they're not going to go vote. And if you get fined where you're at for not voting, that's about as dumb as I ever fucking heard in my life. But again, that's crazy, man. That sounds like some communist shit. Like you must come vote or you pay. Yeah, I don't know about that one, dude. I'll just pay. Fuck you. You're not making me do shit. That's why I like America. At least you don't have to do shit if you don't want to do it. For the most part. I mean, like, they say it on the mainstream, they say it, and I'm not gonna say it on this stream and get in trouble, but you can do what the fuck you want to do. If you don't want to do something, you don't have to do it, and that's just a fact. There's repercussions for some things, but Floppy, what up, son? Welcome to the party. We got fined for not getting Obamacare back when it was. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, man. I mean, she said, I voted for the legalized cannabis party. There you go. I don't know how do your elections go? I don't even know, Schindler. Do you guys have elections or like are you guys a democracy or aren't you guys like a what's Australia?
It's
They
like the
took
same
your
as the
guns away.
United
You're
States.
socialist. You're like socialists, right? They took your fucking guns away. If you don't have guns, what does that make you? It doesn't even really make you a country. You're just a bunch of people stuck on an island.
If you don't have guns.
If you don't got guns, what the fuck are you? You don't exist. I'm just saying, like, you gotta have guns, man. Even the pussiest American can fuck up an Australian because we got guns, dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, my
can't
11-year-old boy could cause havoc in your
yeah.
country.
Yeah, when we went live, and I'm not trying, I'm just saying there was a mass shooting in Pennsylvania, like an hour from you, Ryan, and it was still live, and there was a guy, and you could hear gunshots and shit, and he's like bombarded. He killed his stepmom, he killed his baby mom, he killed his kids. He kept going like house to house, and you could hear gunshots, and like there was people on the scene live on YouTube, and they were like reporting it as right before I went on, and it's just like, dude, the whole point of it all is like, you know what's gonna stop that? Is somebody with a gun. I'm just saying, like, hopefully, right? And I forgot where I was going with the whole story, but that shit was pretty wild. It was like going on as I went live. Like it was like there was like a standoff, and all you can hear is like, damn, it sounds like a war in here. So I still stand by it, man. I don't think that the that you shouldn't be able to protect yourself, dude. Fucking animal. I'm talking about some dumbass human being wanting to invade my privacy. I don't care about an animal. I'm not worried about them as much. Now, I would shoot one if I had to, but that's not why I would get a gun.
Yeah, I wish I had a gun.
Oh, you can't because you're a felon and stuff?
I don't know what the rules are with that. I mean, I don't
Are
think.
you a felon?
Oh, you know
Are you
what?
even a
I know.
felon?
Yeah, I know. I can't own a gun. Actually, yeah.
No, you can't. It's called weapons under disability, Bubba.
Yeah.
You get like an automatic year added onto your sentence. But here's the question that I pose. And the question is, what would you rather do? Get an automatic year? Or would you rather get shot and killed? You dig what I'm saying? So personally, me, I would rather just have the gun and take the chance of getting in trouble rather than fucking get shot. My dude just got shot this week by a
Uh,
17-year-old little punk, dude. And he's got murdered, dude. And like if he and I'm sure he didn't have his shit on him because he thought he was just going to fuck with some 17-year-old little punk. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I don't know, man. I just feel like if everybody had one, people would be more. There would be way less more fuckery going on. That's just my opinion. They shouldn't take. No, the thing with felons, well, there should be like a thing where if you didn't make a violent crime, right? You should be able to like. You should be able to do whatever you have to do to be able to not get in trouble for one. But at the end of the day, I mean, in America, you can buy guns at a gun show, and you don't. It doesn't matter what happened to you,
okay.
right?
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my wife just came out here for a second.
Oh, you're good.
She might come out here and smoke a J with me.
That's the case, then I might have to roll one. Let's see. My best friend was shot. Yeah, I know. Ryan,
Oh,
sad,
right.
bro.
I'm sorry, Ryan. How does that make you feel about guns now, though? Do you feel like they should be controlled more, or like, do you agree with Tim? Like, if they were more regulated to more people, that there wouldn't be as much a problem? Like, I don't know. Maybe you don't have an opinion. You don't have to answer if you don't want, but I just feel like
See
this.
the
I
thing.
have a sword in my house, and I know, right? And it's because I can't have a gun, you know. But if I could
listen,
have a gun,
listen, Jackie. Listen, Jackie Chan. Have your girl have it, dude.
I've had this conversation with her, and we're gonna do that, but I can't like confess to that right now, really.
Why?
You know what else? I'm not gonna get a handgun. I'm just gonna have her go get a shotgun.
I agree. Shotguns are the best because you can pick that bitch up. Because you only need a gun if you really need it. Protect your house, especially, right? And if that's the case, you just grab that bitch and you shoot, and it sprays. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to have great aim. Yeah, I was gonna say, Schindler. I didn't get the. We're gunned up here in America, yo. You can't take them away from us. Like there's just too many here for that to even be a thing.
Yeah, America
You
was
know what
like
I'm saying?
really founded on we loved our guns. You know what I'm saying?
It just is what it is. Like I mean, people will stand for the Second Amendment just as much as the First all day. I remember during the you know what, people were all about wearing their shit over their face, but second they talked about fucking with the guns, bro, it was on, bro. People weren't having that shit. That's just one thing that we're I don't know in our DNA, man. So I love it though. But it makes sense though, because in my world, we're the army of the world. Like in my mind, America's purpose on this in this world stage that we live in is to be the army for the world.
I I was really sick of guns for a long time when I got out of the Navy. It's because I had to carry a gun with me for like 10 months. You know what I'm saying? Like a rifle and a pistol, and that shit gets old. Just like having to carry it around all the time. Like especially a rifle. Like even police don't have to carry a rifle around all the time. They just carry their pistol. It's a little easier. But carrying a rifle is just a pain in the butt. So it's like when I got back and I didn't have to do that anymore, it was nice, And like I kind of stayed away from guns for a few years. I didn't really want a gun, and I felt safe in America. But now I'm getting to the point like I have 2 kids and a wife, and I don't know what I would do
Yeah.
if somebody broke in. I'd forever blame myself. You know what I'm saying? If something bad
That's
happened.
the whole point. That's the whole point. What do you get like? That's the whole point. Like I'm sitting here right now, right? I'm by myself. I'm somewhere where nobody can protect me. No one can hear me yell. Like I can smoke weed. I could yell. I have a big ass apartment and I live on the fourth floor and there's nobody around to the right of me. I'm on, so it's like, bro, I could bust a shot off right now and nobody would even notice, bro. I'm just saying. The whole point is if somebody were to come in my apartment, I wouldn't be able to do nothing. No one would be able to save myself but myself. And Schindler in America, if some 6'4" black dude comes in, buff, ready to if Big Dick Randy comes in and is ready to come fucking rape you in the ass, you're not gonna try to fight the guy. You're gonna shoot him. It
Yeah,
just is what it is.
there was a 6'4" big black rapist in my town called the Southside Rapist. Dude, it's funny you'd say that.
Say that again. Repeat that one more time.
We had a rapist just like you described in Evansville called the Southside Rapist.
And he was 6'4" and black. His
He's
name
like
was
something
Big.
like that.
And his name was Randy.
I don't know if his name was Randy. It might have been Brandy. But...
Oh my god, dude.
No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what his name was, but his name was the Southside Rapist.
Big Dick Randy's fucking made it to Indiana. Fuck.
Yeah, that's what they said was that supposedly he was like a big dick Randy type dude.
To those that don't know what I'm talking about, I'm eating. To those that don't know what I'm talking about, when you can do it right now or when we get done, type in Big Dick Randy by Digbar and listen to the first three, the first two especially, and you understand what I'm saying. You guys will laugh your fucking asses off. It's actually good. It's decent music. Polly knows about it, I'm sure. He watches Gil. I'm sure Gil's mentioned it once or twice. Same with Floppy. Who has a very and about the print guns, there was a guy in Columbus that got caught with 450 untraceable 3D guns. So if there was a guy in Columbus here, imagine how many are floating around this country right now. Untraceable 3D guns that you could probably throw in a fire and melt them when you're done. No problem. Think about that shit all the time. Like, man, I bet Schindler, unfortunately, you're telling me that Australia hasn't gotten a hold of a 3D printer and started printing them out themselves? You guys are good people. America would be like, there would never, there would be a will, there's a way. Look what happened when they tried to take alcohol away from us. We didn't take that shit very well. Us Italians had to step in and say, oh, don't worry, we'll keep the party going.
Yeah, dude. The fucking Irish almost ruined it all.
Someone fucked it up and drank it all, you bastards. No, I'm joking. I don't know what the Irish do.
I don't
They
know.
snitched.
Just a traditional rivalry between Irish and Italian
Uh,
immigrants.
Go, you fucking Irish. I never really had a problem with the Irish. I thought they were pretty cool too.
Oh, those potato N words.
Yeah, Italians really aren't fond of. I'm not gonna say I'm that way, but most Italians ruins aren't fond of blacks, and it's not because they're racist. It's because it's DNA.
You know who's
And
not
I'll
fond of
tell.
black people? South Americans, dude.
Yeah, they're pretty white, huh?
South Americans, like Hispanic people, like Brazilians and stuff. For some reason, they're like the
Hmm.
most racist people. Like when I went to Ecuador, they are fucking like racist, dude. Like,
Well, I'm just saying Italians don't like them because in Italy back in the day, this is actual real history, not because they just don't like them. Like it's DNA, and it's because like back in dude like the 1400s or something, it was like Ethiopian or Somalians came over, pirates would come and land in Italy and rape all the Italian women, and they kept doing it and killing all the men. And they did it like 4 or 5 times until eventually all the Italians were waiting for them and they killed and slaughtered them and shit. But like the whole point is they got in their DNA fear and hatred for the Africans that were coming over and raping them, and that's why Italians have darker skin than
you mean
have African
civilians?
in their DNA. Yeah, they're raping civilians. They're just like pirates getting off and just raping women in their in front of their families and killing them and shit.
Oh, that's
They did
crazy.
it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So I would imagine, like in your DNA, that's gonna be like embedded in you for quite some time. You know, I don't know though, but that's my reasoning of why, like Italians back in the day, like mobsters and shit, they didn't. They only ran with Italian. So Ryan, are you Mexican and Italian? I think we had this conversation before. I think Ryan's Mexican and Italian. That's a pretty. You're like, I think you have like a pretty crazy mix. You're like Mexican, Italian, and something else. Where it's like, because I'm like Italian, either German or Jewish. I'm trying to decipher, and it come. I don't know what the other one is. Some sort of white guy somewhere else where it's cold. Polish and Slovak. Yeah, that's a mix, dude. So you're Mexican, you're fucking Italian, you're Polish and Slovakian, dude. You think Italians like mopeds and can bounce at least three? Dude, you know what's hilarious, Paulie? Oh my god, I can't believe you just fucking said that. Because my brother and my sister are like infatuated with getting a moped, bro. And they want me to get one so bad. And I'm just like, man, I smoke way too much and eat way too many edibles to be riding around on some bike and trusting some fucking snowflake with the mask on driving with their windows up. I'm Gucci, bro.
How
I ain't getting none of that shit.
how fast can a moped go? Like 55?
Yeah, I don't know. Probably less. Probably. I don't know. But yeah, they must like mopeds. I mean, I see if everybody was driving mopeds, but if you're the only one and everybody else has a big car, bro, you're a fucking victim on the streets. That's how I look at it. Like, too many people aren't paying attention these days. And I know my ass is going to be off in right field. You know? I'm going to be off in right field thinking about, like, Fucking wonder what I'm gonna get at dispensary when I get there. Not thinking about this crazy Karen in her car. My nephew's bicycle goes 38. Get the F out. What kind of is it like a motorized bike? They have mopeds that do 80.
That's like 50 miles an hour.
Yeah, an e-bike. See, that's a little different, man. I might rock an e-bike. 38's cool. You could do an e-bike even like on the sidewalk. You know? I'm talking about like a moped or like a mini bike. You know, like a moped. No, a moped. Or like a what are the other ones now? Like a scooter. I don't want to ride one of those. I think those are gay. I think you look gay as fuck driving down the street with the helmet on a scooter. You just look like fucking gay. I don't know. It's a good. It just depends. Maybe like once or twice, but could you imagine being that guy just seeing like, oh look, hey, there's Ryan. He's heading to the store. Like everybody in the town knows Ryan's gonna drive by on his scooter. Like, dude, you want to be known as the guy in the town that drives around on the scooter? I mean, dude, that's pretty weird. Like, well, there's this Italian. They're gonna fuck give us Italians a bad name. Like, oh, these Italians are everywhere driving their mopeds. The only fucking ones. Fucking. Oh, I'm good. I'll leave it up to somebody else. Not me. I'm good. Schindler, do you have a probably 550cc moped can do 70 if it's tweaked with nitrous. Shit, I'll do 70 if you give me some nitrous. Motherfucker. I'll launch Tim. Me. I'll just take the fucking nitrous. You can keep the moped for the hour. How's that go? I'll give listen, if I could go 50, right, and keep the tank for me, I'm taking that trade all day. As a matter of fact, yeah, for sure. Do you have a yeah? Do people drive mopeds all around? What type of cars do y'all drive? Like, obviously you don't get them. Like you get because they have to be all imported, right? So what do y'all be driving in and shit, right? Ryan gets it. We can't hear you, dude. Oh, he's probably on mute.
Sorry, I was looking for my wife, you know.
You're good. Just sit there like,
You guys drive
moped. Nope,
kangaroos?
we all drive kangaroos. See, dude, I want to drive a kangaroo.
Is it true that in order to file your taxes in Australia, you have to at least box one kangaroo a year?
Huh. I'm sure it's probably the other way around. If you don't file your taxes, they make you box a fucking kangaroo.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's something like that. I drive electric longboard that goes 40 miles an hour. You're crazy, bro. Does it have like a fucking cage for you? I'm fucking dude, I'd fucking be too scared, bro. Maybe if I was younger and shit. Man, I just told y'all I'd be doing way too many fucking edibles and shit to be trying to even just dab. Like even if I was sober, bro, I ain't hopping on no 40-mile-an-hour skateboard, bro. That's crazy. I'd be fucking hitting a crack and end up fucking in broken fucking two arms and a leg, bro. I'm good. The illegals are all about getting the batteries for the e-bikes in New York right now. It's like the big thing. Like all the Venezuelans are like just jacking all the e-bikes. They just don't understand.
Okay. All right, we got a guest. Here comes my wife. Say hi, Jamie.
Hi.
Hello.
So we were
Are
just
y'all about to
talking.
roll one? Because I'm thinking about rolling one.
Yeah, we got one.
I just did all my dabs, so um, I mean, I did all the ones I had set out, which
She's been in
is
there cleaning the house.
I'm exhausted
Busting
now.
her butt, cleaning up. They took out 3 trash bags full of stuff. I looked inside one of them, and what I found was interesting, but I just was like, okay.
dude. I need a woman to go to clean my house, dude.
Oh, we were
Fuck.
laughing the other day about you, Tim, when you were like, get your wife to make you a cheeseburger. Remember that?
I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, dude.
How's your
I
wife
mean,
make you
listen.
a cheeseburger or a grilled cheese?
Nah,
I was like, Nathan, you can't make any of that shit.
no. I remember. That's what. Listen, dude. I feel like women were put on earth to make a man a fucking good sandwich, dude. This shit you not, dude. I just
Dude, you
do.
can make
That's
us a
part.
good sandwich too.
What's that?
I
She said,
said women would love a good sandwich too from their man.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure they would. Fucking.
Mm.
But what I'm sure they would like a good damn sandwich.
Schindler says,
Um,
I need a man to fix shit around my house and pay some of these bills.
Yeah.
listen, if you can make a good sandwich,
You can
it
make a
would
good sandwich.
entice. It would entice. Be way more enticing. You gotta understand. Like
Just
that
remember,
shit,
it's
because
the
that.
it's the same the other way too for women. Like we feel the same way about men. We want men to clean and cook and do all that stuff too.
See, I already pay bills, so it's like if I'm gonna do that, what I need is someone to make me food and bring me drinks while I'm talking to you guys, and then like when I'm done and I'm tired and want to go to bed, like make sure I go to bed good. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, but you gotta cook
uh,
too.
yeah, I'm Italian. I like cooking.
Yeah, that's what I was
She can
thinking.
do. He can do lunch. So you
So
gotta
like
compromise.
during the day I'm good. Like I'll do whatever. I'm Gucci during the day. But once about like 6 comes, it's all about like I'm like we're shit. I'm on a different. I'm doing other. I'm on a different tip. Usually, like I have to get ready. Either I'm like getting ready, I have to take a little nap to get ready for the show. I'm doing research, shit like that. But I like to do that during the day though. Uh, I'll be happy to make sandwiches all day if a man can fix what he needs. Yeah, but you gotta understand the sandwiches taste way better if the man's happy, if you understand what I'm saying. They go hand in hand. But yeah, dude, that's cool. You have to be making them all night because I'd be wanting them late at night because I seem to stream at nighttime. So,
It's like if you want
um,
good sandwiches, you got to do something for the girl in order for her to want to make good sandwiches for you. Do you know what I'm saying? It's
yeah,
like
no, it
you're
goes
asking
both
her to
ways.
scratch your back. Well, you got to scratch her back too.
It goes both ways. I agree. I'm with you. But I
Uh,
still doesn't take away the fact that a woman should make a damn good sandwich. It doesn't take that away. Hey, I've fucking help with the bills. I'll fucking help with everything. But damn it, I want a good sandwich and other things. That's my
well, I think a
dream
lot of
chick.
guys want
Is
that, but most of those guys, like, of course, have a lot of money.
well, that's why I said that's my dream chick. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not saying they all exist. I'm saying if I could choose one, that's what I would want. It's like her just to be sitting there waiting for me to be like asking for more coffee or something. Just sitting there waiting. Not even
Yeah, but you
listening to the
gotta want something
show.
deeper than somebody making you a damn sandwich. Like, it has to be more than that.
Not past 6 o'clock. I don't care. But before 6, we're all good. But after 6, dude, I just want someone to just like make sure I'm good. No, I'm joking. I'm more just talking shit, honestly. But I would love to have somebody to make me sandwiches and drinks and shit while I'm doing, that'd be cool. I do feel like a chick should make sandwiches. That I don't take back either. I do feel like a chick should make a good sandwich. Like I probably wouldn't date a chick that doesn't make a good sandwich and doesn't smoke. I probably would have to be either with the chick that smokes or is super down with it because um I couldn't date anybody that doesn't do the same shit I do. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's almost like you need somebody similar to you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, in a way, I don't want someone to tell me what to do.
Well, you need a girl like that too. Then you guys, like I said, will balance each other.
Yeah, actually, a lot of people say opposites attract. I love you, babe.
Yeah, but I at a certain age in my life, I don't really need an opposite right now because the opposite of me is pretty fucking intense, bro. Yeah, exactly right. All this sandwich talk, man. Now now a Mexican chick sounds pretty good. I'd have her make me like um a fucking quesadilla right now, bro. That would be fire. She'd have it back to me before we're done before I get this joint rolling. You know what I'm saying? I'll be smoking this joint with the hot quesadilla waiting for me. See, that's how life should be for everybody. That's where this if they make AI, no, I'm joking, you guys. I'm high. Don't listen to me. I think you guys know where I was going with it.
Can she make chimichangas? I'll take the
Oh yeah,
quesadilla.
yeah. I mean, dude, chalupas. I mean, she's Mexican, bro. She'll fucking make the tortillas from her fucking scratch straight from her belly button, bro.
Let's go look in my deep freezer.
She'll find the flour. She finds flour in her belly button, bro. Killing me. Yo, give some thumbs up, yo. Some likes. That was pretty funny, dude. Ah, wow, that was a quick smoke session. Your wife came in and came out very fast.
Yeah, she gets
She
high.
sure came in here and stirred the pot and walked right out, dude. But she's right. No, dude. If you want a chick to make you sandwiches, and I'm just saying, in my imaginary wonderful world, that's what I would love. Of course, you would have to contribute, but in my imaginary world, that's what I would love.
Yeah, I mean my
I know
wife.
you can't really. I know you can't say nothing, so it's all good, bro. I wouldn't expect you to have to respond to that.
It's okay. I mean, she's cool.
Chimichangas. I had one of those, a steak one, that long ago, and it was fucking tiny, dude.
Is that what it's called? Sand and polish my floor.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing that shit. That would be asking too much for me. If some bitch ever asked me to sand and polish her floor,
I bet
I
I got
would
wax
fucking,
your
I
ass.
would look at her like Andrew Dice Clay and like go, huh, who you kidding, toots? Huh? I, you're fucking cute, huh? That's what I would fucking say. I would not. That ain't happening. That's not a man's job. No man gets on and fucking polishes the floor and cleans them. No. I'm joking. I'm totally joking. But if a chick did ask me to do it, I would definitely say nah. I think. Depends. How good is the you know what? That's the question. And then you get a real answer. I'm smashing these Belvita Oh, dude, breakfast biscuits sound so dank. I wish I had some right now. I have zero bacon.
You have
And
zero
I would
bacon?
be no bacon right now, dude. I normally like have a pound of bacon on deck.
Yeah, dude. The man brings home the bacon.
Yeah, not no more. I fucking got. I don't even know what I got. Why is there? I put. Oh man, I put my butt in a grinder, right? And I'm grinding it up, and it's just so stinky. And like I put it in. Oh, Awakened Saints, and I put it in, and there was like buds in it still. Like it didn't break up all the bud. Something. So when I'm not clean them, renovate them. Oh, renovate them. Okay, renovating and mopping your fucking floor is two different things. I can understand that, Schindler. I wouldn't make you like redo your kitchen floor like that. I wouldn't do it either. I would just pay someone to do it. You're not gonna catch me doing that shit. Not me personally.
I'd clean your floors. Just depends.
I mean, if you're married, I guess you have no choice, right?
I installed
Well,
flooring in my wife's house that I live in now. When I first moved in, I changed a lot of stuff. We bought new furniture, got a new mattress. I didn't want to sleep on a mattress that she had other dudes on. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, man. Maybe like the first one or two times it doesn't matter. But after that it's like okay. you
I mean,
know?
she lived in the house for like 15 years before I moved in. You
Oh
know,
god. So there was like Jeffrey Dahmer body count. I'm joking.
that's terrible, dude.
I'm just talking shit, bro.
Yeah, but
And
she told me she had that mattress the whole time. I was like, this motherfucker's gotta go.
well, if it was my mattress, it would definitely have a body count on it. I would definitely be like, yeah, this isn't something I would want my husband or wife to be sleeping on.
I fixed some stuff like she had a socket in her living room, an electrical socket that like didn't work. I like
I
didn't
thought
fix
you,
it.
I thought you said a sock. I thought you were gonna say like a. I never mind. Go ahead. My
I
head's
needed an
way off in the
electrician to
gutter
come out
right
and
now.
fix it. You know.
Mhm. And you're getting an electrician to come out and fix the socket.
No, no, I did when I
Oh,
first like
got you.
moved out. Yeah, I did a lot of things, but
That's what. See, that's what men do. They don't be making no damn. They don't be making no damn sandwich. I mean, they can make. Trust me, men can make the best sandwich. Listen, if a man wants to make a sandwich, then the man will make the best sandwich in the world. Because men are just the best at everything.
yeah, I'm sure I can give myself the
Get
best hand job, but I'd rather a girl do it.
right there. You just said it. You just said it, bro. That's it. But there's nothing better than having someone else do it for you. You know what I'm saying? And with love. Like, oh, here you go, babe. Here's a fucking here's a salami sandwich with some white provolone and some honey mustard, not honey mustard, with some like stadium mustard. Here you go, and some Lay's potato chips. Hope you're having a good stream with the Coca Cola. You know, thank you. That's perfect. I'm just talking shit. No, I'm just talking shit. Sheesh. My shit's pretty much wrong. See, if you were to say anything, you would probably get in trouble, bro. You really can't. I'm really just talking like I'm more or less. Do you remember me talking about the AI girlfriends?
Yeah.
I'm more thinking more like that. Like if you had like an AI girlfriend, that's more or less where I was kind of going with that. Like, and you're just sort of like, but not on a bot, but like if it was in a real person.
I mean, I will agree with you on this. I think in a relationship, usually the woman is more subservient to the man, and that's just like a natural power structure that's even like reinforced through like biblical texts and just the hierarchy of mankind throughout the ages and stuff like that. Not necessarily that the man needs to domineer and rule over the woman like she's a subordinate, but just that she's more subservient. If the man says, "Hey, we're going to move towns because I need to work somewhere else," she's not going to say, "No, we're going to live here with my parents." You know, she's going to say,
Yeah,
"Okay,
she's
I'll
just say
follow my
whatever we
husband."
gotta do, babe. I got you. Like
Yeah.
we'll make this happen. Right. Like you're at work and you come home and it's like, oh, like I watched the Wonder Years, bro. You don't think that mom don't have a fucking beer and her fucking dinner ready for that guy? Doesn't say a word to him until he has his beer and dinner. That's how it should be. No, it shouldn't. But it's very respectable. They back then women knew how to treat their men. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
I was watching the Wonder Years like, man, these women treat their guys so nicely. Back That's why Trump said make America great again. He's really talking about make women make sandwiches better again. That's really what he's saying. Like when was American great? Back when women were making sandwiches for men on the fucking snap. That's when America was fucking great. It's always been great, but it was really good back then. Oh shit. I got my shit rolled. I'll smoke this and we can whatever after this. Surprised Marley's not bugging the shit out of me. Ryan knows. Ryan say that. Oh, Ryan knows I'm in there for it. The chill streams are always good ones because like I don't really have any shits to give. You know what I'm saying? And like um people that watch the show, if they see a chill whatever, then they know that's what to expect at this point. So like I don't really trip. Oh no, dude! I can only say a sandwich really online, bro. I'm on YouTube. I'm not gonna sit there and say everything,
Sandwich in a fucking get under the
dude. I
table.
feel like I feel like everything else just. And listen, dude. If I want a sandwich, you don't be making a man a sandwich and rolling him a joint unless you know what I'm saying. Unless there'll be other, yeah. Don't worry. There's other things that'll be on the agenda that just isn't need to be talked about. No, sandwiches, sandwich. I definitely want sandwiches. No, 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 no. Should I make a good sandwich? But I just feel like it all goes hand in hand. No, can't get out of the sandwich duty. That ain't happening. The sandwich duty is is in full effect. But of course, there'd be other things, but in theory, though, the dream chick that would just like be waiting for whatever, especially make you a sandwich. Oh, there goes Spark. We lost Spark, so I'll probably smoke this with y'all, and then I'll just probably call it night. For real, I don't know. Maybe I'll do something. See what's going on. I figured we'd lose him though because uh he froze up. So probably didn't like that conversation because his wife was there. Probably wasn't the best conversation to be having. I understand. I fucked that up. I'm sure. I'm sorry, Spark and Spark's wife. I was really just playing out my own fantasies. That's not anybody else. I'm trying to hold it in, man. Really am. I'm trying not to laugh real hard right now. But I know if you laugh real hard, it fucking sounds crazy to Mike. Ah, shit. Ah. Fuck, man. So what's everybody getting into tonight or this afternoon? Anything good? Right. I mean, what do you want me to say, bro? I'm sitting here flying on fucking Italian fucking coffee, bro. That's got more fucking zoom to it than like some raver shit from back in the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying when it comes to the old noggin, I keep forgetting. And of course, you've got to put in, but she's got to understand. I'm joking. People gotta understand. The only thing that I'm serious about. Actually, I'm not really joking, but am. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not like I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I mean, like I don't. I'll just shut up. I don't know. I- Shit. I can't believe that shit. Oh fuck, man. I'm wiping pieces of carrot off my. Dude, I'm trying not to laugh. It's fine, Tim. You don't need to explain it. You spoke truth. Thank you, Schiller. I'm trying to like clear myself and I'm just digging myself way deeper. And I'm just like, man, I was always told just to shut the fuck up. But I was always told you give somebody a microphone, they're just gonna keep blabbing themselves into a fucking oblivion. And by damn it, that is the truth. Get that shit. That's true. On another note, another note, yeah, I don't know about, and I hate to get back on this political talk. It's kind of stupid, but how fucking Biden really like debate anybody? Like, Anybody. Have you watched Adam Ray do? Dude, that shit's fucking hilarious. I don't know if Adam Ray's who I'm thinking it is, but there's this comedian guy that does Dr. Phil. Yes. That shit's pretty fucking funny, bro. He is, dude. I actually watched like an hour or two of it straight with my brother, like doing dabs one day. And I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty funny because he would like say some really off the wall shit and he'd be like, "I'm back and we'll be back after this." It was just funny as fuck, bro. It was funny, man. It would be like in the middle of just like he would drop something real funny in the middle of like a conversation. He'd be like, act like we'll be back after this. Yeah, that dude's pretty fucking funny. I can't hate. I can't hate on that. I like me some funny comedy. Yeah, I think it was about the same for me, like at least as far as like me seeing it. It was probably like a month ago. It was hilarious. Uh, I listened. Did anybody listen to Kanye's podcast that he was on? Not his podcast. He was on Big Boy from LA, the DJ. What up, Spark? What happened to you, my friend? I figured. The DJ from LA, Big Boy, Kanye, and Ty Dolla Sign was on this podcast, and Kanye sounded to me, honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100. I might do like an actual like piece on this shit, bro. But he sounded pretty satanic. Not satanic, but he definitely sounded. I don't know, man. Y'all gotta hear it for yourself, dude. He's been putting out all this gospel rap and hip hop, and he didn't sound. He was like talking like he was mad at Jesus and God and all this crazy stuff, bro. He was saying crazy stuff, but it was like, what? So he's just really trying to hit everybody up at this point. I listened to it all the way through, and some of the stuff I kind of agree with. But nah, like 90% of it, I was like, whoa, I couldn't believe it because I love Kanye. Couldn't fucking believe that he was saying some of the shit he was saying, bro. I'm like, damn, bro. He said that he invented like hip hop, basically, like all like these new flows, and he's just saying all types of stuff. Go listen to his new show. It dropped like before. That's why I couldn't go to bed last night. I ended up listening to him all fucking night. It was like it's only like an hour long, but yeah. Yeah, you know who else is pretty cool? And I don't know, some people don't I like Jeremiah Watkins, dude. I don't know why, but I think he's pretty funny. There's this black dude named fuck, I can't remember his name right now, but he does like skits and shit. And he does live streams that are funny as hell, dude. Dude is just a funny cat, man. I don't know. I'm I don't really like I lately I haven't really been on my internet shit. because any of my free time, I'm usually like, I have shit I gotta do. But there's certain podcasts that I have to listen to, certain people. If they drop some shit, I'm gonna listen to them. Like, is there anybody y'all like? Like, if is there like anybody that you guys listen to that like if they drop, you gotta listen to that podcast. Like oh hell yeah, they're on that. Like, who's your guys' favorite guest type guy that you like to see? Like personally, me, he's not seen very much, but anytime Eddie Bravo is in the mix, I'm like hell yeah. I like to pop in on some Eddie. I did listen to Theo with Shane Gillis. I think that was like his I listened to that yesterday too. And they're pretty funny together, actually. They're naturally just funny as fuck. Yeah, Eddie does. Eddie makes for an interesting podcast for sure. Like, you just don't know what he's gonna say, and you know you're gonna agree with it, and you know it's gonna piss most people off. So, and he has so much energy, and I don't. He's not fake. You never see him. But yeah, that's probably one of the guests. Like, you didn't notice Rogan stopped having him on. Like, there's just like he never. I mean, he had him on recently with like Joey Diaz, and I think Joey Diaz is hilarious. I've seen him live, and he's funny. Somebody fucking had a seizure because they ate too many edibles in the front row right before, like during a show. They had to stop the show for like 45 minutes. Ate too much something. They said edibles, but who knows? No. Trying to think of who else I like to like. Kanye's another one, man. When he's on like any podcast, really, when he was on Alex Jones and Drink Champs or any of that, he's probably a good one. Yeah, Joey, he's back with Lee again. So he's doing funny stuff. I just don't listen to him as much because I don't know. I don't have time. I like him though. He's still he was like one of my favorite comedians at one point. I still like am entertained with his material and shit. I don't know why. I just don't care. Theo, I like Theo. Like I said, I do like Theo. Um, yeah, I think I'm trying to think of who else really. What do y'all think about this with Cat Williams? Because being like a truther and knowing all the shit we know, is he really spitting all that much knowledge, bro? Or is this motherfucker not just playing a fucking role? I'm telling you, man. I'm watching that Rogan shit. I'm like, Rogan was acting so surprised at the shit he was saying. Like he was so like, oh, is that the weed? Is that weed just so good? Da 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 da. And it's like, bro, 98, 99% of the shit he said, it's like he didn't say nothing outrageous. Did you listen to the Rogan one? You feel otherwise? Because I feel like he was saying shit that we already know and agree with. Like, he wasn't saying nothing that was, like, mind blowing at all. He was just speaking, like, partial truths. You know what I'm saying? Like he was speaking the truth, but he was only giving you so much of it because he didn't know very much of it. He was just like it was an act. Like he got so many views doing that. That's what Charleston White does. That's what him and Charleston White are doing the same type shit right now, trying to like spit game. And really, dude is acting like he's this super smart theologist and shit, and he ain't really all that like he's smart, but he's sounds like somebody that don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but has an idea, maybe a little bit. I don't know how to explain it. I'm not being a hater. I'm just saying people are treating him like he's like this next fucking philosopher. I'm just like, he ain't say no shit that really is enlightening. Where I'm like, damn, I gotta go check this out. I'm fucking blown. Nothing. Never has. And I do, and I don't know. We're talking about Cat Williams. He's the dude that was on, dude, what's that guy's name that carries the purse and acts all, what's his name? Shay Shay. He was on that podcast and he was talking whatever, and then he went on Rogan. Cat Williams did. That's what I'm talking about. And I just feel like Cat Williams is trying to jack Charleston White's act, but just try to do it with a little different energy to it or something. I don't know how to put it. Yeah, it wasn't like it sounded like he literally watched like a month of our shows and just heard like 20 minutes of it and wrote shit down and then like remembered it and went on and did a fucking interview. That's what it sounded like to me. Now he said some shit, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't like groundbreaking shit, man. Like, oh no, fucking the Illuminati's gonna come get him and kill him. The fuck? I didn't feel that way at all. I didn't feel that way whatsoever. Not that time around. Now, when he was calling out comedians and all that stuff, I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny and stuff, but he had to follow that act up. Now he's trying to act like he's the next Dick Gregory and shit. He ain't no damn Dick Gregory. I watched his crackhead ass get beat up here in Cincinnati, not personally in person, but he's chilling in the fucking hood in Cincinnati, and some little fucking kid fucking got his ass in a headlock and choked his ass out. I know Ryan remembers that shit. He got beat up by a little kid. Fuck, because he's from Ohio. That is kind of funny, man. You got Cat Williams like hanging out with the kids, being a good dude, and they fucking choke him out. Like, bro, that's only in America where like the Browns players are gonna get robbed after their football game and shit. Who was it? Greg Newsom got robbed. I can't remember who all it was, but it was like a handful of Browns, like Greg Newsom, and man, it was some big dudes. It didn't matter. They all just got. Yeah. Ugh. I'm like halfway through. I'm like on season 3, maybe 4 of Wonder Years. There's 6 seasons, so I got 4, 5, and then 6 left. And it kind of sucks because you could, like once it's over, I can't find shit to watch. I'm content just for the fact that I found something that I don't have to go like searching for something to watch. So that kind of sucks. I don't know what I'll probably watch next, to be honest. There's this movie I've been wanting to watch. Is there any good games on tonight or anything good y'all got to suggest? I'm gonna smoke the rest of this. I had to put it out. I couldn't smoke this whole thing because Larry David. I know you like Larry David because he's in your avatar, right? I mean, he's pretty funny. I'm not gonna hate on him and say he's not funny. I just think he's a. Uh, I don't know, but did you guys see the new Ghostbusters that's coming out? What did y'all think of that shit? I'm glad it's not women, or is it? Um, I like Seinfeld, even though I'm over it, because they sound just like a bunch of whiny. Dude, here's something else. I forgot what I told y'all to listen. Oh yeah, Dick Bar, Big Dick Randy, and then go YouTube Seinfeld without the laugh track. Go watch Seinfeld without the laugh track. Watch the Soup Nazi episode in particular without the laugh track and tell me you like that fucking shit. It's fucking horrible. It's like so bad. But I do love Seinfeld though. There's some of that, like the one where they wanted Kramer to wear the ribbon and he wouldn't wear the ribbon. They're like, just put the ribbon, and he wouldn't wear the fucking ribbon. That one was probably one of my favorite episodes. That was a good one. Like, wear the ribbon. There was like the gay guys were all mad at him because he wouldn't wear the AIDS ribbon. It's like, no, I'm walking the marathon. I'm not putting the ribbon on. It was funny as fuck. I was like, I thought another one that was kind of funny where they like drugged some chick so they could play with their toys. That was kind of funny. Maybe I haven't woken up yet. What does that mean? No, dude, you don't have to wake up. Just go listen to the fucking shit without the laugh track. I didn't know it until I listened to it. It changed my whole. There's a whole bunch of them. There's like Friends. There's a handful of shows that are like cringy without the laugh track because they're saying like messed up stuff. Like the one where the like the dude's telling Elaine to do stuff and she wouldn't listen and she was just being so combative. And if you don't have a laugh track, it just looks like a chick being a total cunt and a guy trying to just run his business. And then like there was another one where it was like there's a few of them, man, where you're like they're she's talking about having the sponge and she's talking about having sex with all these dudes. And if you were to take the laugh track away and you just hear people having that conversation, the conversation they're having, you're like, what the fuck is this? That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't have nothing to do with being awake. It's just like Once you take that laugh track, makes you laugh. It's. Yeah, I don't really have much to say about Curb because I don't watch it as much. I watch it on like at someone else's house. So of what of Curb? Yeah, I've watched them, but I don't like have an opinion on them. I just feel like he gets himself into some small hat situations, and it's funny, but it always has me shaking my head. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, yeah, you can tell. You can tell. Like for some reason, you almost think it's the same person, right? And I'm not telling you guys that I don't like them, but dude, the laugh track really does make a difference. And it's not just Seinfeld. There's other stuff that it'll change your whole outlook on shit. So I wonder if that's part of the propaganda. Yeah, you shouldn't need a laugh track. You know what I'm saying? It's funny or it's not. When you have a laugh track, that means they're making you laugh. They're like giving you fake laughs. George is fucking hilarious. He's by far my favorite character. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I don't know, just depends on the sitcoms. Kramer's hilarious. So you're saying Larry David lived next to a crackhead? I didn't say I don't like the shows. I'm just criticizing them. And I think Ryan knows where I'm going with it, but I'm not really gonna come out and say it and shit. But I will say this: if Seinfeld was on right now, I would laugh watching it. I wouldn't be like, "Oh, take this laugh track away," and this show's not funny. I'd be lying to you guys. That's not what I'm saying. I like really the shows that I really like. The one show they took off the air, it's called Blackish, and that shit's funny as hell. And they took that off. I don't see it no more. I'd have to watch it. I'll probably have to watch it on Hulu or something. But that show is hilarious, and so is like the like Neighborhood or something. Yeah, yeah, like George, and Kramer, and the mailman dude, and the black fucking lawyer, and the boss. Yeah, they're all fucking hilarious, bro. The black dude. Oh, what? There's some common theme here. I ain't gonna say, but it's funny that they have the best fucking part. They're the ones that aren't the annoying ones. Hmm. Mm. Yeah, Larry put on his small cap and went to work. Got his fucking feather pen out and went to writing. But he did write some people fuck with them. I mean, he's multi-millionaire billionaire because um of that smoke cap that he was writing with. What was the movie that is Curb Your Enthusiasm the same? What's the show with? Is that the show you? So you're talking about Curb? What am I thinking of? That has like all them dudes, and it has Larry David in it, and that they made a movie about him. It used to be on like Showtime or HBO, and they had Ronda Rousey in the movie. Come on, help me out, guys. Entourage. Is that something has to do with Larry David? The show Entourage? Oh, that's why I liked Entourage. He was on it. He was like a guest on it. A lot of people were. That was a good show, right? Can we agree that was a good show? It sucks Trailer Park Boys aren't on Hulu. Yeah. So do you think I thought it was a great show. What was bad? What was bad, Schindler? Yeah, Trailer Park Boys is a great show. I feel bad that I'm not caught up with like I'm not caught up, you know. Entourage was bad. I'm not gonna argue with you over Entourage. I'm not that big of a fan to where I would sit there and say, um, you're right or wrong. No, Trailer Park Boys. That's a good man. I'm writing this down. You keep telling me Letter Kenny, man. It must be funny because we like the same shit. I'm gonna have to watch it. What's it on though, bro? Nah, bro, I ain't arguing. You got no argue for me, girl. I'm not on that. I don't know. I don't know enough. I don't watch enough TV to stand on it. I got Hulu. All right. Looks like Letter to Kenny might be my next show, Ryan. Don't let me down, brother. Letter Kenny, right? That's what I wrote down. Letter Kenny. Oh, thought you were being serious. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. I just remember seeing it. Like, I don't even remember the names of the people. I know one of the guys is from Cleveland. One of the main dudes from Entourage is a Clevelander who went out to LA. Ryan, who is it? Ryan, you know every damn thing. Between you and Floppy, fuck, probably too. Y'all know just about everybody. Eastbound and down. Eastbound and down. That sounds like a gay porn, but oh, Danny McBride's fucking hilarious. Oh, Danny McBride is in Letter to Kenny. Oh yeah, then I'll definitely like it. Good call, Ryan. Take care, Schindler. You have a good day. Make yourself a sandwich later, and do it for me. And you have a good night. I'm joking. You just have yourself a good night. day, and don't do too much on your Sunday. Peace. This is the End is the best movie. Straight up. That dude, that fucking movie is gotta be one of my top 5 movies ever. I mean, for real, great movie. Danny McBride straight killed that fucking movie, dude. Oh my gosh. That shit. There probably wasn't that yeah, he probably had one of the best parts. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I watched it every day for a lot. I can't remember years ago for a long time, man. We watched it like every day. Danny McBride would get off. He'd be like, "Man, you stuck my you stuck my nudie pages together." He's like, I can't even, bro. He's like, last time I did this, some chick busted in the fucking show right as I'm talking about busting loads all over the ceiling and all over the place. And I was just repeating Danny McBride, and some chick thought I was like, watch her pop in again. She should think I'm just some sicko. And I'm just talking about this fucking show. Oh, fuck. What's it on? It's not on Hulu. Is there like a streaming service or something that y'all use that like I could get on my laptop and watch a movie? Because I want to watch This Is the End. I would rather watch that than a show. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. I forgot about it. There was so many good scenes. The part where he walks up and the dude's wearing what's his name is wearing fucking a gagger and he's talking about eating them and he's all gay. Who was it? It was who was it, dude? This was after like during the apocalypse. Who the fuck was wearing like the thong and the fucking gagger and shit? Channing Tatum. Yeah, Channing Tatum. That fucking scene was hilarious, bro. The Channing Tatum shit, bro. That shit was great. Yeah, that's a good fucking movie. That's a good movie. Oh man, it was still worth paying to watch though. I would have been happy with my money spent after watching it. You know what I'm saying? I would have been happy. I would have been like, that was a good one. When like Rihanna and everybody was just getting sucked into the dark hole. Too many good scenes. Too many. Did you guys see Sublime's doing like their final tour? And then Bradley's son, Jacob, is taking over as lead singer of Sublime. Oh, you got it like recently or whatever? I don't know. I would love to watch that shit though. Dude, that's gonna be dope. I know they're coming to Columbus. I heard Cypress Hill was with them. I wonder if Cypress Hill's coming to Columbus. Peace out, Schindler. It was good talking to you. Have a good day. I was like, I'll probably go until Marley like comes and yells at me. And as soon as I thought that, I heard him like, and he's yelling, and here he comes. Like, look, he's like, yo. I mean, dude, me and this cat are on the same page. It's pretty scary. He comes out hot, like, meow, meow. What time is it? Oh, it ain't. It's not that late. I was thinking it was like 11 o'clock. That's how bad my sense of time is. My sense of time is so bad. I was thinking it was like 11. There's some weird shit. Like, really, dude? That late? So, all right, man. All right. All right, Marley. My cat be talking like crazy, dude. What is it? 18? What's 18? I forgot already. Oh, later. I see. I'm like 18. I don't know what that means, man. All right. Well, look, I think that is my cue. I got my cats all ready to. Oh, you're saying goodbye. Bro, you guys gotta understand. I'm fucking high. I'm just sitting here blazing out. Like, I, I'm probably gonna need to eat here soon. Like, dude, I didn't even finish this cup of coffee, you guys. I didn't even finish this shit. Like, that shit's crazy. Italians are crazy with their coffee. Marley, don't you dare drink that coffee. You'll be fucking up all night. Get your ass down, boy. What are you thinking, man? Yeah? Keep yelling and I'm gonna put you on camera. Yeah, so I thought. But yeah, I still be laughing at like Trump and Biden debating each other, bro. How the fuck is that even gonna? Did they debate each other last time? I mean, I don't remember. I mean, I think they did, but I don't think Trump like went at him real hard, if I'm mistaken. But this time around, I feel like Trump. It's only right if he like acts psycho and just destroys Biden in the debate. Yeah, I'm not sure about the and as far as RFK goes, something about him doesn't sit right with me. I don't know why, to be honest. You know, so oh yeah, ain't this something? See, like right now, I need my sandwich woman. Like, woman, go make me a sandwich. Is that too much to ask for? I want Elon Musk to come up with a sandwich making woman. I'd be covering it every day. Today in the news, there was a sandwich making woman who made the shittiest sandwich on earth. Democrat-controlled opposition RFK. That's how I feel, Floppy. I feel like he's a fucking Democrat slash fucking just elitist, just like the rest of them, you know? Just my opinion. And I hate his fucking voice. I couldn't stand hearing his raspy ass voice for 4 years. And the fact that he asked Aaron Rodgers to be his fucking running mate is fucking pretty much a joke, right? Is that a joke? Did he really ask him that? I kind of stay out the politics as much, man. I do watch Trump because he's funny. I watch him every so often and shit. I watch his rallies sometimes, and he is funny. Um, oh, Trump was in Ohio today, or RFK was in Ohio today? Who the fuck was in Ohio today? Nice. What part of Ohio? He comes to Ohio often. He's come here like a few times. Like to my county. Dayton. Dayton. Man, I still find it nuts, bro. I literally hopped in the car yesterday. And I know I said this to y'all. I know you guys keep hearing it, but it just blows my mind. I hop in the car. I roll a nice fatty. I rolling around, and we just took the wrong road. And we're not that far down the street from my house. And we go down this country road, and all of a sudden, it's just blocked off, and like you go through, and it was just like I said, man, barns and every house was just completely just done for the whole block. Trees uprooted, trees for as far as the eye could see, the tops blew off, so they were just cut right in half. It was something I've like I said, I've gone hurricane chasing a couple times, seen some crazy shit. That was the craziest shit I've seen in Ohio. And my dumbass was sitting there in my boxers. Well, actually, I did get dressed because I didn't want to get caught in my box. But for a minute there, I was sitting there in my boxers smoking weed. And then I like got dressed and was like videotaping it with Marmars. I really didn't think it was coming because I didn't turn the TV on and listen to the news or nothing. I just had no clue what was going on. Besides people calling me, telling me to like go down in the basement and shit. They put them damn sirens on, and then there's never a tornado, nothing ever happens. The one time you don't listen, and boom, there it is. It's like, dude, I was miles away from being like, when I say miles, like I would say like a mile away from where one of the major ones touched down, a mile away. It just blows my mind. Like a mile away, it took out everything. Like it like just jumped where I was at or something. I got lucky. I got lucky as get out. And it went for like an hour, like north or something like that. So, but I'm gonna feed my fucking cat, go eat some food and shit. I hope y'all have a good night. I'll probably pop back on again here in a little bit. Um, y'all be good. Love y'all. Thanks for sticking around, Ryan, Polly, and everybody else that's in the chat that I've missed, Schindler and Floppy and everybody else. Love y'all. Have a good Saturday. Don't do nothing I wouldn't do. Love y'all. Peace out.